Hi, I'm Kent. I've been trying making some marble pots recently. Here's one of them, and I've been liking how they've been coming out. A little while ago, a viewer suggested actually mixing in multiple different colors to try a marbling. That sounded like a good idea, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a try in this video. Let's see how it turns out. For the marbling, I'm going to try these three different molds. I have my slip over here off to the side all mixed up, and I have some regular slip as well in this container. A lot of people on the channel have commented that they really like this yellow, so I think I'm going to use that for a couple of these. Pour just a little bit of slip in the bottom. And then I have the green slip I mixed up, which is has a little bit of blue in it. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit of this in the bottom. And then I also have my darker yellow slip. So this is the same yellow with a little bit of black mixed in. And then one of the things I learned before is that it's helpful to mix the slip up a little bit to get a little bit more marbling effect. And so you can probably see that a little bit in the bottom. So then we tilt it up. Oops, there's part of my mold. And then just rotate it around. All right, hopefully that marbled. So now we need to pour in more slip. I don't have enough to fill it up. So I'll do is I'll rotate it around again. So now the yellow will be towards the top as well. Oops. Okay, so now you can see we have a thin layer of yellow slip around the whole thing. Go ahead and pour this out. And I'll let it drain here off to the side. So that was yellow, dark yellow, and green. I think I'm going to do another one, maybe in the blue family. So I think we'll put blue on the outside. And then we'll drizzle in some of the green. And then maybe some of the black, just a little bit. All right, same deal, mix it up a little bit. And then swirl it around. This one I have a lot of slip, so I think I can marble all the way up to the top. All right, got all the way around the edges. So it's blue slip, but I'm going to pour it back in the green bucket. And for the last one, I think we will do regular slip in the bottom. And then maybe some black. And do some of the yellow. All right, there's it all mixed up. So same thing. Let's go ahead and run this around the edges. All right, and there is that one. My regular slip is a little bit thicker, so I didn't move around quite as much. All right, so now for all these, I'm going to fill them up the rest with regular slip so we can form the shell out of it. All right, there's that one. Need my piece of my mold that's broken. Okay, that one's full. And then last but not least, this mold. All right, my regular slip is definitely a little bit on the thick side. I will let these sit for a while to build up the pot against the plaster mold. We'll dump out the regular slip that's on the inside, and then we'll demold them. So what you'll see is that the outside will be the marbled effect from all the different colors, and the inside will just be the regular clay. I did that in a previous video where I didn't have enough of the colored slip to make the full thickness of the pot, and it wound up being a pretty cool effect. I think it'll work well with the marbling as well. All right, these have been sitting for a while. I'm going to dump them out into my big slip bucket. La 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 la. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, here are the first two, nice and drained. I'll do this one next. All right, and the third one. So same drill, we'll let these sit for a while. I'll trim up the tops, and then we will pull them out. And in fact, yeah, they're not quite ready to have the tops trimmed. Soon. All right, I think these are ready to come out of their molds. So we got a board, we'll put them on. Okay, let's try the smallest one first. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, there's the marbling effect around the top. Cool. I don't want to hold that very long. It's soft. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. I think this one has released as well. Yep. More marbles. All right, and then last but not least, I'm going to take this piece off since it broke as soon as I made the mold. Not quite yet. All right, this one's not quite ready, so I'm going to let it sit for a while longer. In the meantime, here's a sneak peek of these two. All right, I think this one has released. Yep. So here they all are. They are still really wet, so I'm going to let them dry a little bit and then clean up some of my slip casting artifacts. So the marbled pots came out of the bisque fire and they look pretty good. I've been clear glazing some other pots, so I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of clear on these as well. We'll start with the biggest one. And then I've just been pouring my glaze on. All right, and last but not least, the blue one. So here they are. They don't look like too much right now. I'll let them dry and then I'll touch up the glaze a little bit more. And then next up, glaze fire. Here are the pots out of their glaze firing. So let's start with the biggest one here in the middle. So this one had yellow for the body of the pot. And then I mixed in green and the darker yellow. So you can see little spots of green and the darker yellow get marbled pretty well. Everyone really likes this yellow color, so we'll see how you guys like this marbled effect. And here is the smaller one with the blue that I really like. It has the green mixed in, which came through in the black. And there's some areas where there's really tight patterns here, which I think is really cool. And then finally, this one has the just regular slip on the outside, and it has the black, the yellow, and there's a little bit of green hiding in here. Yep, right there. So again, pretty cool. And then having the regular slip on the inside, I also think worked out pretty well. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching.